Hyderabad City to attend round 4 of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship. It's the first time that India is going to experience one of these electric racing series right here in Hyderabad City. And I'm happy to be joined by the co-founder and the chief championship officer, Alberto Longo. Thank you so much for giving us your time on CNBC TV 18.
Thank you. Always a pleasure to be with you.
3 new circuits you have for season 9 in Formula E this year, and of course, India is the first one. How has it been so far?
Well, it's been a privilege, to get, first of all, to get to know KTR, the Honorable Minister. He was the real leader of this project from the very beginning. Then we got introduced to Mr. Anil, the CEO of Greenco as well, which is the promoter of this race. And it has been only 18 months since the first conversation that we had originally with KTR, and frankly, I have to say that this is going to be a massive success tomorrow. We're going to have more than 25,000 people. This is going to be broadcasted for more than 165 countries in the world, and hopefully more than 50 million people will be watching the race from home. But they will be having a look at this beautiful city of Hyderabad.
So, Mahindra Racing has been in the sport from the very beginning in 2014. Why has it taken Formula E, around 9 years to get to India?
It is a challenge to bring a new race, to any city in the world. We are occupying the heart of the biggest cities in the world. That means a lot of works, a lot of permits, a lot of political sort of interaction. So definitely, I would say that we did Hyderabad in a record time because the interest was there from the beginning. We have had some other interest from many other cities in India, I have to say. But I think when we met KTR, when we met Greenco, we thought that was the right partners to bring this fantastic race alive.
Actually, that was my next question, that I'm sure that you would have had many other cities vying for a straight race. So why Hyderabad? What made it the best fit?
Well, I think partners is super important. Then obviously, if you see that the values of the city of Hyderabad are basically matching perfectly what Formula E is in terms of sustainability and many other things, definitely was the right location for us. Having Hyderabad probably is the only city in India who has like 3 different kind of setups. The traditional one, then you have the place which is close to the Konehur area, which is kind of a more modern setup, and then the new Hyderabad that is coming in 5 years' time as well, which is very close to the Hi-Tech complex. Definitely, it ticks all the boxes for us to be here.
All right. What's the vision of Formula E going forward?
Well, the vision, I mean, we said it from the beginning. Our mission is someday all cars in the world should be electric. And we're getting closer and closer, quicker than we expected. So basically, we need to keep working on that field. We need to keep working in order for that to happen, and hopefully to shortcut and do it earlier than expected.
So what is the growth in terms of the viewership that you have seen for the sport?
We are actually the fastest growing motorsport in the world. We're growing at a path of 100% viewership year on year. Obviously, we are just a baby of 9 years old. And there is a lot to grow still, but we're very proud of what we have done up to today. Obviously, there is still a lot of work to do in order to become a big player.
So around Gen 2, when Gen 2 came in, we saw a lot of manufacturers, big names come in. We've seen, even Mercedes, Audi, but they have also exited the sport. Is that some sort, is it worrying to you in any form? Because is there sort of a disconnect with creating race cars, which require a different type of powertrain, and something for the road car which is completely different? I mean, I do understand that a lot of the learnings from the race is, of course, taken back to the road cars, but is that some worrying to an extent?
Not really, and the reason why I'm not going to deny it was a negative, PR. But obviously, I have been long enough in motorsport to know and understand that the manufacturers come and go, and that's within their strategies and fully respectable. What I would be worried is if we wouldn't have any manufacturers who were willing to replace the one who are leaving.
Right.
And that's something that happened, to Formula E straight away. They decided to leave, and now we have Maserati, McLaren, and Abt Cupra, and as part of the family of Formula E. So again, my word would be, if that willingness was not there to
Right.
replace the one that are leaving, manufacturers are going to come and go as they have always done for motorsport. That's nothing that should concern us.
And I'm kind of jumping the gun here, but of course, Hyderabad has a deal to run the E-Prix till 2026. Is there any other city post that you will be looking to host the E-Prix in?
We're just getting married right now. It's the first time that we race here. It's the first time that we make history in India, by racing in the streets of one of the most beautiful cities in India. I mean, we hope to be here for many, many years, and whenever that contract finish, hopefully we will be able to renew.
And finally, I'm going to put you in a difficult position. This is, of course, an Indian E-Prix. So between Mahindra Racing and Jaguar TCS, because two big brands for India, who would you support?
As you said, very difficult position. I cannot say that, but listen, Mahindra is fully Indian manufacturer. So I wish all the luck of the world to Mahindra, and obviously to TCS Jaguar, and to all the other competitors as well. They all deserve to win. Hopefully we will have a fantastic show here in less than 24 hours, and there will be people not only here but around the world, who will be enjoying this race.
All right. Thank you so much for
Thank
your
you so
time.
much.
Hope for a great weekend.
Pleasure.
Thank you.